Today I'm challenging myself to manage 50 clubs in one season in Football Manager. The catch is I can only move clubs after I've won one game with each team I'm in charge of. And I can't go back to a team I've already managed. So whilst this might start off easy with plenty of options for us, by the end of the season we're going to be really limited and it's going to be very chaotic. Personally, I don't know if this challenge is actually possible, but to get ourselves the best possible start, I'm managing Leeds United. That's because their first game of the season is against Nottingham Forest on a Friday night, meaning that if we win with Leeds, we can just go and move to a Premier League club for the Saturday fixtures. You can see how tactical we're going to have to be if we want to win this challenge. Now, to ensure I'm not sat here for a week recording and editing, I'm going to trust my assistant manager quite a bit. I'm going to trust his tactical judgments by choosing a preset tactic such as gegenpress here for Leeds United and a 4-2-3-1, and then I'm going to quick pick the team which he thinks should be starting. And the skin that I use in game, I'll leave a link to it down in the description, has this wonderful simulate match button, and we're going to use this to ensure we're not sat through tons and tons of games. So the opening result of the season is a 4-0 win to Leeds. Fantastic work. We chose the right team at the start and it means we can move on from Leeds. Now looking into the next day of fixtures for the Premier League, we can see here that Man City take on Aston Villa, so it's a no-brainer to go for Man City. However, come the end of the season, it's likely they're going to be in the later stages of the Champions League and we might need to use them in the Champions League then. So I might move myself to West Ham because I reckon they could beat Bournemouth. Come on, Scamacca is amazing in Football Manager. He's surely going to score a hat-trick in this game against Bournemouth. I believe in him. He's going to do it. And he does. Although he didn't score the hat-trick, but Soucek scores the goals. We win the game. We're 2 for 2. Now, it's not just the English leagues I've got loaded up. I've got a bunch of leagues all over Europe loaded. So we're going to move next to Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund drew their first game of the season, whereas Freiburg, who are taking on away from home, they won it, so actually this could be quite a difficult game. In the hands of the Football Manager gods now. Oh, and we drew. So we've got to stay at Dortmund. And this is where things can get risky, because if we just lose or don't win enough games, this challenge is over. Oh, and they don't play until next Saturday either. That's a week wasted. Okay, the next game against Werder Bremen. They're quite far down the table after the first 2 games of the season, and luckily Karim Adeyemi got the goal. We win it. There's a couple German teams that play on the Sunday. We need to avoid buying because they'll have Champions League fixtures that we need to utilise at some point down the line. Do Cologne have European football? They do. Do Frankfurt do as well? Right, we need to stay away from Germany. Let's go to France because Angers SCO, they don't have European football and they've had a good start to the season. Oh, we actually could have made it in time for the Saturday fixture in the late evening in France. We could have gone to Monaco, but we didn't think that far ahead basically. That's interesting, we can do 2 games in one day. So they better go on to win this game, otherwise I'm going to be in really, really big trouble because we need to get some wins notched up early on here. Come on. I mean, it's not really a week wasted because we did win a game with Dortmund, but we have a week to catch up from essentially, so I don't know, all of these losses are going to start adding up. We've got Troyes up next then. I'm going to quick pick it again, simulate the match. Let's go. Let's get the win here. Please, 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 please. Okay, excellent work there. That's club number 4 ticked off the list. Also, Angers SCO joint top of the table as well. Sad to leave them. I might stay in France though, because there are some midweek games going on, and Montpellier are down in 18th place right now, but I think I can change them around. I reckon I can win that game. Oh, we've joined them before they take on Brest in the same day. Oh, this is perfect then. We go straight into this game. Okay, please get the win here. This would be the best day in the world if we win 2 in 1. And it was too good to be true. And luckily our next game's in a few days' time anyway, so that should be alright. Now I can't pronounce the team we're playing against, but hopefully we're going to get the win here. And we do! Come on! Now if we're quick, we can head to Spain to play some games later on this evening, and I think Vigo have got a good chance here. Oh no, I've not pressed the simulate match button. Oh, we're actually going to the game here. This was... oh, right. Enjoy. But guess what? We've only gone and scored a goal. Javi Galan puts the ball in the middle and it's headed in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up. Just before half-time, we've got another one. Ball cleared away, but look at this for a finish. Oh my word, off the crossbar, to be fair. Wasn't that good, but Iago Aspas was there to sweep things up. And there we go, full-time, a 2-0 win. This is just far too easy. If this video gets 2,000 likes, we will do another one of these, but managing 100 clubs in a single season. Make sure you subscribe as well. That's next to the like button. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers, and I would love to get there pretty soon. So help a guy out. Now, I think we stay in Spain for the weekend fixtures because Bilbao is second in the table. They're away to Girona, but they don't have European football. Oh, that's not what we needed. That is not what we needed. Oh, look at the match stats too. The thing is, we did not need that because midweek the European fixtures start, and I wanted to move to a club in one of the European competitions to try and win that game, but now we can't. We're stuck at Bilbao now for another week to take on Osasuna. Now, they are 18th in the table, so it should be a win. We need this win. We've got this win. Come on. Luckily, there are some Europa League games coming up midweek. The frustrating thing about this, though, is I've made an error. I've only loaded up these nations as playable leagues, when actually I should load up a few more for European competitions to move to. So we are limited with the teams that we can pick. I mean, you look at this group, Group E, right? When Copenhagen play the team from Cyprus and Fenerbahce play Karabag, you know, they're easy wins, really. But I do think that Roma have got a good chance against Ferencváros from Hungary, so I think Roma's our next stop. Oh, we've got a game first against Fiorentina before the... Oh, well, this sort of puts well, not a spanner in the works, but it kind of wastes a pick for the Europa League, doesn't it? I mean, I won't complain if we beat Fiorentina, but I would have wanted to take on Ferenc. Okay, we've won it. It's a win, it's good, and I've sent Roma top of Serie A as well. Well, we could go to Villarreal maybe, because Villarreal are taking on a team from Belarus. I'd like to think that's relatively easy. But if we don't win this game, we have to take on Seville, and that's going to be difficult. Luckily, we have won the game. 4-0. Wonderful. Brilliant. That is 9 teams so far. I'm pretty happy with that. And just thinking about Spain, Almeria are taking on Osasuna next on a Friday, which means we'll then be able to play on Saturday, won't we? So, Almeria, good choice. Oh, no. I thought it would be an easy win against Osasuna. And it's international break next. My plan was to win this game, hopefully win on Saturday with a big team, and then go to some lower leagues for international break. That's not going to happen now. We've got 16 days until our next game. This is the absolute worst. Like, in this international break, we could have done 2 or 3 games in the lower leagues of England, for example. Luckily, the next 2 games for Almeria are Girona and Getafe, both below us in the table. We've got to win at least one of these games, surely. That was a long 16 days. A long 16 days. We need to win this, otherwise we're off track massively. Come on! The Premier League has got a game tomorrow, Newcastle Forest. We go to Newcastle. And it's a big 5-0 win. Beautiful. Also, we started off a great run at Leeds United, by the way. They're 3rd in the table. Now we're looking at the Champions League on the Tuesday. And I'll be honest, I think Bayern Munich might be the best shout. I mean, Dinamo were good, but we're Bayern Munich. And that should be a big 3-0 win. Come on. Okay, and then there's the Wednesday fixtures. I don't want to have to do like PSG yet because they'll be likely in the Champions League semi-finals. If we hadn't done Dortmund yet, we could have gone there. That would have been perfect. I might risk it with Juventus because, again, Benfica here are a really, really good team. We are at home, though. Oh, 5-1. All right, I was worried for nothing. And then we've got a full Thursday night of European football as well. So I think Nice is an easy win here. We are away from home, but it's a team from Iceland, and Nice should, only just beat them. I mean, actually, you look at the match stats here, and it was an absolute pummeling. How they've only scored 1 goal, I do not know. And now I want to go back to the Premier League for Everton v Wolves on the Friday. I think I'll go for Everton. If we win this, it's 5 wins in 5 days. Oh, it's not quite going to be that. That's frustrating. Luckily, the next few games, Leicester and Bournemouth, one of those has to be a win. I don't think we've actually lost a game yet, though, have we? We've drawn a few, but we've not lost one. And I'm well impressed by that. Okay, Leicester, this has got to be a win. This has got to be a win, and it is 3-0. That's surprising, actually. I thought Leicester were going to do us over there, but they got a man sent off, but we scored the goals before that. We've not been to Italy for a little while, and Empoli are about to take on Verona. It's quite a risky strategy because both of them are quite far down the table. But if we can get like a team far down the table ticked off the list, that helps us out significantly. Please let this pay off. Please let this pay off. Please let this pay off. Oh, it paid off. It paid off massively. High risk, high reward, because the next game would have been against Inter Milan. Although Empoli have not lost in their last 5. You know where I think we should go for our next team? Inter Milan. I mean, watch Empoli, who we just managed, now beat us. Oh, 92nd minute winner. That is ridiculously lucky. I think we go back to the Bundesliga next. We've done Bayern Munich and Dortmund, so let's go to the other end of the table for another high-risk, high-reward game with Bochum. They take on Union Berlin, one place between them in the table. This really is high-risk, high-reward. We are at home, but it's resulted in a 1-0 win. We're getting so lucky here, I feel. So lucky. I think we're going to stay in Germany and go to Wolfsburg. Oh, because it said on the screen that Bochum's next game was Wolfsburg. But Wolfsburg next game is Bayer Leverkusen before... But oh, God. I thought Bochum, easy win for Wolfsburg. But Leverkusen away from home is going to be a really tough result. Yeah, 0-0. Okay, it's not the end of the world, I suppose, because Bochum are coming up next, so that should be fine. Right, we go again. The Bochum game's happening right now. We got it just. A really boring game, by the way. 8 shots in total. That's rubbish. I think we might stay in Germany, though. I think we go to Eintracht Frankfurt. Celtic should be a routine win. Well, that's the first game we've lost this season now. By the way, we've missed all of these Champions League and European group stage games. They're all done pretty much. Luckily, our next match is against Augsburg, away from home, but they are bottom of the table. Can't believe it. We lost the game. The Celtic fans in the chat are going to love this. I'm in comment section. Chat is for Twitch, isn't it? But I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. If you want to come along to that one, link down in the description. Right, take 2 then with Frankfurt. Augsburg are... I can't believe it. They absolutely battered us too, by the way. Absolutely battered us. I did not expect Frankfurt to be the team that's letting us down here. I did not expect it. And 2 really tough games coming up in Hoffenheim and Mainz. And then after that, we break for the World Cup. Oh my word, if we don't win either of these 2 games with Frankfurt, we're stuck with them throughout the World Cup. That's a disaster. No. No. Oh no! We have to beat Mainz, and they're 3rd in the table. No! I think we have to change up what we have been doing. Vertical tiki-taka. Let's try a bit of that, shall we? 4-3-3, slightly more defensive shape. Quick pick the team. Simulate the match. We need some nice passing going on here. Otherwise, we're screwed. No, our next match is not until the end of January. We're right at the start of November. Lincoln City, the team I support, have got 11 games in that time. Well, holiday until the next match, please. My plan was to use this time to go through the lower leagues of England, but it's not going to happen now. Oh, I don't think we're going to do it. We're finally back. 21st of January. The worst bit is the Bundesliga is the last league to kick off after the World Cup. The Premier League's been playing for a month. If you're interested, Brazil beat France in the final, 3-1. You know what? If we win this game against Schalke right now, I'll be quite annoyed. Like, why could they just not win before the World Cup? Would have made my life so much easier. They have as well, 4-2. I mean, I'm glad we've won, but geez, that would have been a lot easier if we'd done that 3 months ago. So that now is 20 teams ticked off. We've got a lot of work to do. I think we go back to Spain, and I think we go to Valencia. I think that's a nice win against Getafe. Although I'm starting to think, have we managed Valencia? It was Villarreal we managed earlier. I'm starting to forget who we haven't managed now. Oh, wait, what? Did we miss the... Wait, what? What's happening here? Valencia. I thought have I just missed the game? Oh, the next game is against Getafe. We've got Sociedad first. Oh my... Oh, God, Tom. Well, let's hope for the best then, shall we? Cartagena in the cup, though. If we lose this game, we drew it. We've got Cartagena in the cup. That should be a win. We can't keep stalling, though. I mean, I hate Frankfurt now. I've got a new massive disliking for them. Let's get this win. Spanish Cup 4th round should be routine, right? Oh, no. No. You know what it is? Most of the time when we've won games, we've been playing a 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress. Frankfurt didn't like Gegenpress, so we didn't do it. And Valencia don't either, apparently, but I'm going to switch it up. I'm doing Gegenpress again. 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress, quick pick the team, simulate the match. Good. It works. 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress, the best. I've looked through all of the leagues. There are no midweek fixtures this week. Apart from, in the National League North, England's 6th tier, Kings Lynn Town. They're our next destination. Oh, we've been lucky here. I was looking at the 7th of February for that Chester game. It's the 31st of January, but still it's the only midweek game that was going on. Okay, that's fine. And Telford are actually worse off, so this is okay. I mean, it's quite different to the likes of Bayern Munich or Valencia, but we've got the win. And it's a crucial midweek win. Atletico take on Girona on Saturday, and then the rest of the Liga games are on the Sunday. That might be worth doing. No way! I didn't realise this. Atletico Madrid still in the Spanish Cup, and we get revenge against Cartagena. They beat us at Valencia. This is revenge at the very finest level of football. 2-0. Oh, beautiful. Which means actually we're going to go somewhere else for the Saturday game. So, AC Milan anyone? Sounds good to me. Oh no, I've done it again. Right, well, enjoy this game. And luckily, we have taken the lead here. Giroud, great finish. And we're going to double our lead as well. A Tonali free kick is met by the head of the defenders, but it's won by Rafael Leao. He then decides to take a shot from distance, put it in the back of the net. And to cap off a fantastic result, we've made it 3, with Giroud getting another one. So a nice 3-0 there, we can move on to another team. And I think our 25th club is going to be Udinese. They're doing pretty well. Away from home to Lazio is going to be tough, but I reckon we can do it. I reckon we've got a good enough squad here to draw the game and actually get battered in the process. Should have lost it. Not to worry, our next game is against Spezia, who are still behind us in the table. We've got to win that because the Inter Milan game is going to be really tough. A nice win here, please, would be amazing. Yes, 93rd minute. But it's Isaac's success, one of the best names in football, gives us the success. Right, I think we go back to Germany for the next game. Cologne are taking on Frankfurt, who are awful. We know how awful they are. Oh my god, no. If any of you dare bring that up in the comment section. Luckily, Cologne are in the Conference League, so they've got a game midweek against USG from Belgium. Honestly, before this video, I thought Frankfurt were quite a cool team, but I genuinely have a despise for them now. Right, USG away from home. It should still be a win for Cologne, though, and it is, thankfully. Now, actually looking at the Championship, there's a good lineup here for Blackburn v Swansea, because Blackburn are third, Swansea bottom of the table. I'd like to think we can win it. They've got Ben Brereton Diaz, the Chilean mastermind, and he's not won it for us. And I messed up saying maestro, and I said like master. I don't know what I said. I deserve that, based off not being able to talk. Oh my god, they were bottom of the table! Well, that backfired. There's now a week off until the next game. We could have done some European fixtures in midweek. Oh, I don't think I've been sensible enough. You know, we look back at the start of the season when I was doing like 5 games in a week. What's happened now? We need to do those 5 games in a week now. And QPR and Sheffield United, they're not going to be easy games if we have to play both of them. Right, come on, Diaz. Do it for us this time, please. And he has not... Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, I'm just wasting so much time here. So much time is being wasted. We should have played more games. The World Cup's messes up. We should have played more games before the World Cup as well when the fixture congestion was so tight. We are absolutely ruining things here. Third time lucky. Third time lucky. We're at home though. Come on, thank goodness. If we're quick, we might be able to get the late kickoff for Aston Villa. Oh my gosh, we got there in time. Okay, Fulham in the exact same day. Come on! There are some Sunday fixtures, but we've managed Everton and West Ham already. Man United at home. Oh no, hang on, my game's frozen. No, my game's frozen. Oh, it's not. Thank God. High risk, high reward. And the reward is a 2-0 win. Rashford, my boy, come on. But we've still got to get through 21 games in 2 months, winning them. The National League are playing midweek before European fixtures. Solihull Moors, top of the table, take on Torquay. That's our next move. Up the Moors, we need to win against Torquay at home. Surely it's a guaranteed win. Come on, yes! There is a game in the Champions League, PSG Red Star, tomorrow on Wednesday. We're maybe going a bit too early on PSG because they could reach the final, but we need wins. I've gone from managing Andrew Dallas to Kylian Mbappe. Luckily, we win 6-1. Excellent. And then in the Europa Conference League, Fiorentina versus FK Austria Vienna is winnable. Also, I've joined Fiorentina and I have been credited with reaching the latter stage of the Italian Cup. They love me already here, but will they still love me after this match? Yes, they do. Whew. I think for the next game we go back to Germany. We go to Mainz, who are 4th in the table, taking on Hertha Berlin 16th. But for win number 33, Please, minds, do us a favour, they have done. Oh, but in the Champions League, you see, we've already managed both Bayern Munich and Juventus. And I don't want to touch Man City yet because they'll be right in the semi-finals and finals. But on Tuesday the 14th of March, which is actually my birthday in real life, Portsmouth take on Forest Green. I think that's a safer option. Portsmouth have Dane Scarlett up front, and he's a Football Manager wonder kid, and he didn't score, but Cameron Jerome did in the 89th minute. Oh my word, we just got that win. Oh, do we go to Napoli or not? It's a huge risk. Oh, right, I think we do it. I think we do it anyway. Come on. Come on. Do us proud, Napoli. Do us proud. I mean, technically they've won. They won on aggregate. We drew the match, though. Oh, and it's international break after the Fiorentina game. So basically, we have to win this. Otherwise, we're stuck for international break. Oh, I planned to do so much more lower league football with this, but we've not been able to do it because every time we get to international break, which stops the top flight, we're stuck at a top flight club. Luckily, it's Cremonese next. That should be a easy-ish win. Third time's a charm. Come on, Napoli. Don't let us down. Thank you. The game that I really want to play on the Sunday is the Papa John's Trophy final between Forest Green Rovers and Wickham. Wickham are way higher in League One, so obviously we're going to be Wickham. I want a trophy. A trophy to our name enough would be amazing, wouldn't it, this? Come on, we've won the cup. We've worked so hard for this. It would defy all laws of physics and gravity, but we actually might be able to actually get in charge of a Spanish club. Barcelona's still involved in the Champions League. They're not. We go to Barca. I mean, maybe boarding a private jet at Wembley would get us to Barcelona in time for a 6:30 kickoff. Not that it was worth it. Oh no. Oh, and Barca's next game's in a week against Elche. If we don't win that, we have got the Spanish Cup final against Atletico Madrid to play. But Elche are bottom of the table. We're third, and we do win. Great. This is now where it gets tricky, though. The Champions League on the Tuesday, Man City, Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich. Who do we go for in this situation? Although, of course, we can't go for PSG, can we? We played as them before. And Bayern Munich. Of course, it's Man City or Real Madrid. It's one of those two. Man City. They're the home team. Oh my word, Erling Haaland is a cheat code. I love him. But Tottenham should beat Porto. It is an away game, but luckily Harry Kane can score some hat-tricks too. Okay, in the Conference League, the only team we've not managed that we can manage with the database restrictions is Nantes, right? We can't manage Lech, Feyenoord or Fenerbahce Underground. We've not got those leagues loaded up. We've already done Villarreal, Fiorentina, Nice and Cologne. So we've got, basically, if Nantes lose, then that's that sort of thing. We can't manage in the Conference League again, so we may as well use that because we can manage quite a few teams still in the Europa League. So let's go for these guys. We've had players score 2 hat-tricks in a row in the last 2 games. Can we get another one? No. So we stay into the Auxerre game then. But actually, we've not been doing great in the league. We're 15th. I reckon we can win though. I reckon we've got a good chance of winning. And we do 1-0. Great. Okay, we can move on quickly. Oh, that was also the early kickoff as well. Who else have we not managed recently? Are Marseille still in competitions? Marseille aren't. Let's go Marseille. Come on! Okay, so it is the 16th of April. We've got 10 games still to win, and there's, well, less than 10 games in all the top leagues in Europe. We are going to have to absolutely smash out some wins in tons of competitions. If we're really quick, we could jump into another game on Sunday. Granada, Cartagena. They are our big rivals, Cartagena here. It's our first foray into the Spanish second division, this as well. And we've won the game as well. So, have we genuinely won 3 games in one day? Yeah, at 1 o'clock we beat Auxerre, at 3 o'clock we beat Troyes, and then at 7 o'clock we beat Cartagena. But in the Europa League, we've not managed Arsenal. Can we turn it around against Monaco? They're 2-1 down on aggregate, and they... But it's a wasted week of football, really. Brighton up next, that should be a win. If it's not, I'm fuming. Oh my God. Arsenal. Do they not know this is crunch time? Do they not know this is crunch time? Luckily, there's plenty of games for us to play right now. Bournemouth next at home. That's got to be a win. Oh, no. We still need to win 8 games, and Arsenal only got 5 left in the Premier League. We are going to be cutting this so fine. And it's Chelsea next, and then Tottenham afterwards. How do we not win those? We're not winning. We're not doing this, are we? And they're not going to beat Chelsea either. Or they are 3-0. We take it, okay. That was the early kickoff on Saturday. I'm now just looking through all the leagues for an easy game in Saturday afternoon, and I think Hamburg against Magdeburg. Is it? Please, come on. These guys are rubbish. Poor, we've only just won it, but we'll take the win. And in Ligue 2, there are some really late games going on. I reckon St Etienne away is a good result. When they work, 3 games in one day is amazing, and it has worked out for us here. Oh my gosh. That's got us back on track. I quite like the look of Sevilla Betis. We go Sevilla. Okay, Seville derby. We are away, but I reckon we've got enough about us to get that win. Come on. As for the Europa League, I think Lazio are going to beat Rennes, so I think Lazio is our next stop. Can't go on holiday to the... Oh, I can't go on holiday to the next match because we're playing Juventus now. I mean, it's not really backfired because we played an extra game earlier than I thought we were going to, but I was looking forward to the Stade Rennes game. We lost it. Okay, we're still playing Stade Rennes. Oh, 94th minute. Only just won it. No. I mean, okay, I'm happy that Lincoln City have been promoted, but my plan was to play their final game to get them promoted. Oh, that's annoying. If only Lincoln were this good in real life, right? Jeez. The League One playoffs are on a Friday night. We've done Portsmouth already though, haven't we? I'd say Derby should be MK Dons. Oh my god, I've just realised though. I have just realised this is actually really risky. Incredibly risky. If we lose both games to MK Dons, we then can't move clubs. We can only move when we win. Oh no, we've got to win 3 more games. They've got to win. They've got to win. If Derby don't win, we are in the mud. Oh, thank God. Luckily on the Sunday, Lyon take on Clermont, so that might be a winnable game. Lyon, please do not let me down. Please, 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 do not let me down. They haven't. 49 wins. I'm looking for what might be the easiest game to play, and I think I found it. Bari, champions of Serie B, taking on Cittadella down in 16th. Obviously, we have to win this game because this is the final game of the season. If Bari don't win, we've lost on 49. Why am I doing this? I could just go for a nice easy game. 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress locked in. Oh my god, my heart rate is through the roof. If we don't win this, it's a failure. Oh, we have won it, but only just. We've done it. 50 games won in a single season. I mean, look at this. We've gone from teams like West Ham to Bayern Munich to Bochum to Kings Lynn Town to PSG to Napoli. We won the Papa John's Trophy with Wickham and we won Serie B with Bari as well. What a journey this has been. But we proved it's possible. And after almost 4 hours of recording, I think I need to have a lie down.